I remember going to my cousin Leticia's wedding. It was in Birmingham, England, and everything was fine. Everything went well. When we came back, I really zoned in on the pictures that we took, and I noticed that one of my tooth was kind of grayish, and I was like, "What happened?" Then I remembered that like a few months prior to me traveling, I had actually hit my tooth in my on my car when I was trying to unload my groceries. And so now I was wondering, could it be that I may need a root canal? Lo and behold, I went back to the US. I asked somebody to take an x-ray for me, and yes, indeed, I needed a root canal because I had traumatized my tooth so badly that my nerve ended up dying, and so my tooth became grayish. But thank God for treatment. I was able to solicit the help of another one of my great friend, Dr. Linda Onaya, and then she performed a fantastic root canal for me, and then I was able to get my tooth turned back to the color that it was, or that I needed to be after treatment. So today, yes, I'm going to talk to you about how to maintain a bright smile. Sometimes there are things that we do that actually change the color of our teeth and make them more yellowish. So what are some of the things that we can do to maintain a bright smile? So I'm Dr. Valerie Mukanga with Healing Wings Dental, the place where we help our patients maintain and or regain their oral health and their smile so they can soar in life. So what are some of the tips that I can give you? What do I do to maintain a bright smile? Number one, yes, you guessed it, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Have a daily routine of brushing your teeth morning and night. And when you do it, how do you actually brush properly? You want to aim the bristles of your toothbrush at a 45-degree angle against the area that goes between your gum and your teeth. And so you want to go in circular motion, but brush down. If you're talking about the top teeth, you want to brush down all the debris. And if you're talking about the bottom teeth, you want to brush it up so that you're kind of like sweeping away all the debris that get stuck between your gum and your teeth. That helps you in decreasing gum disease as well, because a lot of people do suffer, or they see that when they brush their teeth, they're bleeding, and that's not normal. It shows that you still have some debris stuck. So brushing your teeth on a daily basis, twice a day for at least 2 minutes, that will help you maintain a bright smile. It's going to help you remove the debris, remove the stains, and you can use a whitening toothbrush as well, toothpaste. You can use a whitening toothpaste, and that can help you in that is going to help your enamel, which is the outside surface of your teeth, to remain bright. Okay, so on the toothpaste, really what we advise, if you are in the US, make sure that you're using any toothpaste that has the ADA seal on it. It will say ADA, and it stands for the American Dental Association. That means that it has been ADA approved. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you want to also make sure that you floss really good, right? Because you need to floss the areas that goes between your teeth, where the bristles, though they look minute, they look really thin, they don't go between your teeth, and you can start having stains developing there too. Okay, so that would be part of your daily routine. Is you want to make sure you brush twice a day. You want to make sure that you floss at least once a day. What else can you do? Make sure that you're looking into what you are actually eating. There are lots and lots of food that cause staining of your teeth. Like for us African, I'm from originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo. We eat a lot of cassava leaves. We call it pondu, and in that we put also palm oil. So those are very, very staining. They can stain your teeth. So you want to make sure that even though you're eating it, you make sure that you don't brush right away away after eating, but you wait at least 30 minutes so that, all the acid that has been built inside of your mouth will be more dilute and will not actually damage the surfaces of your teeth. So here in the US, lots of people drink maybe a whole lot of coffee that's really staining, or a whole lot of tea, or, wine, food like that, or a lot of food that have maybe like for Indians or, people of that kind of culture, eat a lot of turmeric, and so anything that has lots and lots of reds, can stain your teeth. So you want to be mindful of that too, right? And if it is a drink, my advice would be for you to actually use a straw, because a straw can actually, allow the drink to not actually just linger on your teeth. And we've noticed there's a lot of people who have that habit of, just letting the drink just sit, just simmer on their teeth, just so that they can savor, the sweetness of the drink. And that's a lot of maybe like soda that is highly acidic, even juices. You want to deter from doing that. So you want to make sure that you use a straw, because a straw is going to help you drink it right away, and it's going to decrease the amount of fluid that stays lingering on your teeth. So when you drink coffee, try to use a straw. When you drink, any other type of drinks, try to drink a straw. But another thing too is, I would say, make sure you drink lots and lots of water. So if you're going to drink coffee, you're going to drink wine, make sure that, you drink water afterward, because it's also going to dilute, the amount of acid that's in your mouth, but it's also going to wash out, the surfaces of your teeth. Okay, so nutrition, make sure that you eat food, that you're mindful of what you eat, knowing what can cause staining, and then act accordingly. So as I said, you don't want to brush your teeth right away. Wait at least 30 minutes in order to brush your teeth, so that you can remove all these debris. I know that I mentioned when I talked about brushing your teeth that you can use whitening toothpaste, but there are also some whitening procedures that can be done. You can find maybe some strips or some gel over the counter that you can use. Make sure that you do follow the instructions. And also, if you find that your teeth are too sensitive, if it says for you to use it daily, you can skip a day. That's going to help you as well. So if you're going to be doing it at home, give yourself enough time to, whenever you want to actually go to the event where you're going to, take pictures or videos. That way you give your teeth enough time to actually get bleached or whitened, as we call it. Okay. So that's that. You can use mouthwashes. They also have some mouthwash that helps, and it also helps with sensitivity. That's okay. But definitely don't forget to go and see your dentist. At the dentist, you can also request some whitening treatment, and that can be done maybe in 1 or 2 settings, and you will see the result way faster. And a dentist is also going to be able to help as far as, sensitivity. There are some gels that are placed around the gum so that your gum, don't get burnt with the whitening agent that you're going to be using. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. How can you maintain a bright smile? And again, I'm Dr. Valerie Mukanga. If you have any concerns, we are Healing Wings Dental. We are located at 4101 West Green Oaks Boulevard, suite number 317 in Arlington. And our zip code is 76016. Give us a call, 972-213-0202. We can actually secure an appointment readily. You can also look us up on www.healingwingsdental.com. Please don't hesitate, subscribe, like our page. We are on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. You can ask us the questions that you do have. If something that I said was not clear enough, or if you have additional questions, don't hesitate to contact us. You can jot down the questions, and we will do our best to answer to all your concern. And if you need a consult, as I said, don't hesitate to contact us. All right, so that being said, you have a fantastic rest of the day, and we'll see you next week. Bye.